So I just saw this. I love these rank things. I'm going to blind react to this 5 Naruto characters who can beat Deidara and 5 who never will. Um, so yeah, let's just get started. S rank from the blah 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 and rock. Who can beat Deidara? Shisui? Duh. Okay. Sasori. Sasori. He could. The problem is Deidara has got a whole bunch of explosives, and we saw from his fight with Sasuke that he never really goes in up close to fight. He kind of keeps his distance and bombs him. So I don't know. I don't know. In the anime, they travel together, and Sasori always talks like he could kill Deidara at any point. But honestly, I would give the win to Deidara on this one. Oh my gosh. Alba, Alba. Has he had any feats at all? I mean, he came in and rescued Team Asuma, minus Asuma, from Kakuzu and Hidan with his crow thing, but like, okay, and he's a superior. He's superior to Ibisu. Ibisu. Wait, no, Ibisu's Konohamaru Sensei, isn't he? Okay, I thought he was talking about the torture ninja. I can't remember what his name is. Ibiki. I thought he was talking about Ibiki. Oh my goodness. Fire releasing fire dragon bullets, cat and thousand crows technique. In his fight with, he managed to dispel the latter's genjutsu with ease. Okay, but when has Kabuto ever been shown to have high levels of genjutsu? I mean, in the anime, Genin Sakura was able to dispel his genjutsu when he cast it at the tuning exams. So he's not really with the plethora eventually emerged victorious over Deidara. He didn't fight Deidara. What? What? What was this? In what filler episode that I've seen every one of them in, and must have skipped that one? in Oh my goodness. In what world does Alba beat Deidara? Deidara literally launches a bomb and Alba's just gone. I don't even think he's a Jonin. Whatever. He died. Okay, I think they just stall each other out, to be honest, because Hidan obviously can't die. Except, I don't know. I think Kishimoto's very, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not very forthcoming on information about that. Some people say he could starve to death, others say he just straight up can't die. Hidan is capable of killing Deidara with his jujutsu. Jujutsu? Is that a typo? Okay, whatever. For the inclination towards pacifism. Partner with Kakuzu, that's true. Worship an evil deity named Joshin, who granted him immortality. That's also a bit vague on that. I don't know if it was Joshin who granted him immortality, because if true, then that basically like proves his religion true. And anyway, whatever. His jutsu, I forget what it's called, but he like turns into the skeleton thing, and any damage he inflicts upon himself, it gets inflicted upon his opponent. Sure, but he also have stated himself that he has the slowest attack speed in all the Akatsuki. So if you ask me, I think, I don't know. Hidan is more likely to kill Deidara than Deidara is to kill Hidan, but I don't know if Hidan would be able to touch Deidara. If Hidan completes his ritual, there's no escape for Deidara. Duh. But Deidara would just send like an explosive to blow him out of the ring to begin with. Whatever. Orochimaru. Okay. He's strong enough to knock it off its feet. Okay. He had 4 tails and he punched him. And okay. Also known for his Konoha Crush arc. He will be destroyed in no time. I don't know. I. That's the thing is, Deidara has so many win percentages. Like he has so many win conditions that Orochimaru, like if he if if it all depends on how the situation is set up. If they're on opposite ends of a football field, and then it's like go, Orochimaru in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden was never shown to be especially fast or anything. I mean, I guess he did kind of blitz Naruto and Sasuke in the Chunin exams, but that was in the Chunin exams. They're still wee little babies there. Whatever. Just he was able to survive getting bisected by Version 2 Jinchuriki by reforming his body using snakes. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know if it's like a substitution where you have to like use it in advance and then like that part of the body just like he's already reforming before he even gets hit, or if it's like, oh, I got hurt, let me just reform, like with Madara, with Ten Tails Madara, his wood style healing thing, whatever. Destroyed in no time? I don't think so. The thing is, we've never seen him explode, and when Four-Tailed Naruto used the Tailed Beast Bomb, he destroyed all of Orochimaru's gates that he had summoned, gates of Ragamutan or whatever. And I don't know, that was just one Tailed Beast Bomb. I don't know what he... I mean, he's a snake, so he could just slither through the landmines, but I don't know if he'd see them coming? I don't know. Plus, the landmine thing was only there because Toby was able to plant them for him, so... maybe? Defeat with ease? In terms of scaling... This is also difficult, because Zabuza was killed by... Actually, no, he wasn't. He was kind of killed by whatever that crime lord's minions are. And does it say in here? Miniature clay clones to detect his... In what world has his Deidara's clay clones ever been shown to be able to detect somebody? He only uses it to control them. He's not a sensory ninja, but he does have the eye thing that he develops. That is the eye thing. That's kind of he says it's akin to the Sharingan, but okay. I don't know if I'd say it's with ease. I mean, he could potentially defeat him with ease. If he uses C4, he could defeat almost everybody on this list with ease, but okay, well, if we're talking about his kamikaze bomb, where he turns himself into a bomb, then like he could be anybody on this list. But I don't know. Again, it all comes down to like, what did it do though? He doesn't really have any feats except for the Shinobi War against nameless, faceless shinobi who don't have any feats themselves. Amoy, I think so. No, actually, didn't Amoy... I know somebody captured Deidara in the war arc. I think it was, the Sand sibling. Gaara's brother. Shoot, the puppet master. What's his name? Anyway, he took out the immortal, or the Deidara and Sorcery, the Arts twins. But he was only able to do that to take out Deidara's explosions because Omoi, or one of the other people from the village hidden in the clouds, had used a lightning style. So Omoi has lightning style, but I guess Sasuke did too, and he still struggled to an extent. I don't know why Sasuke didn't just... I guess he was out of chakra by that point. Whatever. Might not be the worst opponent. Lightning proof if the ladder switches to long on your heads. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that one. Agreed. And I think so. So I can fly. I mean, Sai can too, but sure. Whatever. Clay landmines. I knew he was going to bring this up. So the clay landmines were only a thing because Obito, used Kamui to plant them. I mean, would be an epic one. I don't think so. I think it would be more akin to when she fought Shikamaru and the Chunin exams. Not that fun, was it? Latest spoiler alert, gosh. She can easily turn the tides in battle by using a giant iron fan in conjunction with her wind released, and also use it to glide. Would be an epic one. No one can only glide with her fans. We haven't ever seen her using her wind release to help her fly on her fan. So, sure, we'll go with that. Deidara can't use the clay mines, but he has plenty of other things, like the explosive swallows, the birds, whatever, that go really, really fast, that he used in his fight against Gaara. So, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with this one. Man, my guy's size. He looks so angry, but, like, what's he gonna do? Draw faster? Draw angrier? Draw harder? I don't know. Whatever. In terms of people who would never beat Deidara, I agree, except for Gari, Zabuza. Although I will say that Deidara probably wins out most of the times, and maybe Omoi could win 1 in 100. See, the problem is the flying. I don't know what Orochimaru would be able to do. I mean, he could use his 5-headed basilisk thing that erupted from Sasuke during his fight with Itachi, but... And then what? Deidara just flies higher. Like, what's Orochimaru going to do about that? Throw things at him? I don't know. Just the reasoning for why he might even stand a chance is just so stupid. A version 2 Jinchuriki. I don't know what they mean by version 2. Because it had 4 tails. Therefore, it's a version 4. I guess they mean, like, instead of having a cloak, it's like a dark, the color of the Jinchuriki turns to dark red instead of just being surrounded by red chakra. Would be my guess. But why not just say 4 tail? Because I don't know, there was an episode where Sora had 4 tails, but it wasn't a version 2, as they call it, by reforming his body's instincts. So, he still lost that fight, like, really badly. Oh my goodness. And he's, I guess, Maybe human puppet. That's fair. That's fair. With the third Kazekage's Iron Sand thing, he could, yeah. I just feel like Deidara would blow him up before he even has a chance to. This guy isn't touching Deidara. What's he talking about? With his plethora of techniques, Aoba eventually emerged victorious over Deidara. Is that in the War Arc? I don't even remember that. Special High Ninja? What are they even referring to? The Anbu thing? I don't think Ebisu was an Anbu. Unless he's talking about Jonin. Again, it's more like, it just comes down to like, what did he do though? It's just, oh my goodness. Sasori, I think they're pretty evenly matched. I don't know. Again, it all just depends on like who strikes first. Because Sasori, every attack that he uses has poison. That's the only reason that Sakura and Granny Chio were able to beat him, is because they took antidotes before the fight. But I don't think there has been any mention of Deidara knowing how to make an antidote for Sasori's poison, because Sasori's poison was unique. He created himself. Shisui, yeah, he can beat Deidara. Koda Matsukame is just too powerful. And even if Deidara tries to blitz him, he's got his... Yeah, I don't think there's any debate here. He's got his teleportation jutsu. Yeah, I mean, overall, I don't know if I would say 5 who never will, but the can beat Deidara, not will beat, the can beat, I think is fair. Is fair to say. Well, if you agree, let me know. If you have any thoughts that you'd like, Body Flicker, that's the one. If you have thoughts that you'd like to add on to this, let me know in the comments. And if you guys find any more articles like this that you'd like me to go over, then, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Deidara apart from what's shown in the anime, like his backstory. I haven't really dug into it that too much. Like, I don't know if he's got a novel or something you can get more information from or whatever. And Kishimoto is always so vague about these anyway. But if you like my take on any of these other article type things, send them in the link. Send the link in the comment section, and I'll get to them probably pretty quickly because my channel's still pretty small. But yeah, bye.